My name is Marty Wynn, and I wear a lot of different hats as an entrepreneur. So I'm a CEO of a technology firm. Also, I'm highly invested in real estate. I own a sports and entertainment firm in professional boxing, and I'm a senior vice president of a multi-level marketing Inc. 500 company.
Hello, I'm Isra Wynn. I'm a 5-time world boxing champion. I'm a nutrition consultant and a conditioning coach. I'm also an author, a mother, and a wife. I've also been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Don't you forget it. And you're watching All About the Wynn's.
Everyday hustle.
I know, man. I've been running, Mike. Been running all morning. Listen, I need you to put a call in for me to Pooh. Let's set up the time. I have to go to Philly today, but let's set up a time tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And we can meet at my house, and I can talk to him about signing the contract and seeing if I can put him on his January fight card.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I got a fighter that I actually managed and promoted about 4 or 5 years ago named Henry Buchanan.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your man Henry Sugar Poo Buchanan. I'm a super middleweight, 168 pounds, from Capitol Heights, Maryland.
Well, actually, he's a good fighter. Today, he's like 20-0. Actually, he's 20-2 with 14 knockouts.
I was with them a long time ago, whatever. I made some decisions that I felt as if I should not have made.
I released him from contract about 5 years ago because most fighters, you know, they get into their own mindset, and before you know it, they think they're bigger than life. But I released them. But me getting back into boxing promoting, I actually ran into one of my business partners in multi-level marketing who actually had a contact with Pooh, and he mentioned my name, and you know, me and Pooh now gonna reunite, hopefully. He's just coming off a big win. He coming off a loss with Andre Ward, but he's about to fight, I believe, the 20th of November, 20th of December in Madison Square Garden. So I'm gonna re-sign him under a promotional managerial contract, and then negotiate the contract for the December 20th bout. Hey, Pooh.
Yeah, what's up, Marty?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Like I said, I talked to everybody at Golden Boy. The fight at the goal was a 100% goal. It was for $25,000. It's at Madison Square Garden. It's against Daniel Jacobs.
Text me his number, text me his name, and me and Mike can meet tomorrow morning at my house. You remember where I live at, Pooh?
You be in houses, dog. We'll be over there. I'll meet him up. I'll meet him tomorrow. Because you had a couple of houses.
Yeah, I know.
I've been over to a couple of your houses.
What we gotta do, we can meet tomorrow. I'll give Mike the address. We'll meet tomorrow. I'll have the contract drawn up, but I will talk to this guy, and what we gotta find out is there's some particulars that I need to find out. But two, I want to put you with Xavier Davis. He gonna be in town. Xavier Biggs. He'll be in town this week.
Yes, sir.
But I also want you to start working out with Israel on conditioning.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then we gotta you let me know whoever else is in your camp, and then we'll just implement all that, because you know we got a few more years, man. As long as we keep you healthy, man, and keep you active, we got a few more years. The money is cool, but at the end of the day, I want you to be able to be set up the right way, so you know when it comes that time for retirement, you still got some money put up.
Man, you know, I wear so many different hats in business and entrepreneurship. I'm so sick and tired of fighting, but I got back involved in this deal because, you know, so many fighters, you know, they need management. And at the end of the day, why not choose me? I've been in the game for so long. I've gotten back with this guy, Henry Buchanan. I'm working with a couple of other fighters. But one thing I love most about the game of boxing is that it's a contact sport. If you stress, you can let it out.
I want to take at least 5,000 and get like to my baby mama and stuff like that and get the situation done. But I want to take at least 20 of that and do something with it.
Well, we'll work on that, and we'll work on how to take care of all that 401k plans, Roth IRAs, and all those retirements, taxes. You know, it has to be done the right way. You ain't got no time to, you know, do it the wrong way. You're 34 now, so you know it's not like when you was 26 and we were just getting started. We can't even play with it. You got a good record. I have to get you with some sanctioning bodies. We got to start marketing you. We got to get your website. It's a lot of things we need to do if we're gonna do this thing in the right way.
When it comes to boxing, a lot of these fighters are just fighters. They come from the ghetto and the gym have saved them. So a lot of them don't know the craft of the business side of boxing. They get in the ring, they fight, but they need somebody to represent them to make sure their contracts are worked out, to make sure they're paid appropriately, make sure that the IRS is paid. But unfortunately, a lot of these guys don't take heed when they go through their career with making a lot of money, their own Uncle Sam a whole lot of money thereafter. So when I come involved, I make sure all those things are tied into one.
I tell you, I always like you. I swear to God, I always did. And if I ever offended you or ever did anything to you, man, I apologize. Because you know me, and you know I will ride with you. And you know that, like that time when the old boy came down the gym, Sean Bay, and I was ready to whip that nigga, you know what I mean? So it's like, and you know, if you need me, I'm there. But other than that, man, I just crossed you and saved my life, and I never will.
I had this joker here. This joker can fight, man. Let me tell you something. I had this guy when he was 7 and this guy was an amateur, and I got this guy. His name's Sugar Henry Buchanan. They called him Sugar Poo. And I got this guy when he was no professional fights. His amateur background was okay. It wasn't bad. But he had more of a pro style. And I got this guy, man, and I gave him his first fight. He knocked the dude out. Second fight, knocked the dude out. Third fight, he was knocking everybody out. And what happens in boxing is that you get a lot of individuals that get in your ear as a fighter. You know, you can come with me, I can get you this, I can get you that, I'll give you $1,800 a month, $2,000 a month. And these fighters, they really come from the hood, because the gym, you gotta understand, the gym has really saved a lot of these fighters' lives. But when you get people that come into their ear, which we call snakes in the business, they'll offer you $2,000 a month, or you know, whether you fighting or not. Or they may own a clothing store say, we're gonna get you, you know, some clothing and put on your back along with the $2,000. So a lot of these guys, what you gotta understand, a lot of these guys feel like they're rich, and that's why a lot of us as a people, as Afro-American people, can't get ahead in life, because we feel that if we get money right now, then it justifies who we are right now, and we can't look at the long picture. We can't look at the long, you know, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. We can't see that. So what end up happening is that you'll fall prey to some upfront money because you need it all the time. All you're doing is really digging yourself in a ditch. So I had this guy, 7-0, really got the networks looking at him. The networks are excited about his career. I put him in front of Ray Leonard, because Ray Leonard and Sylvester Stallone had a television show called The Contender, and we have this guy. They trying to find the weight class of. Am I going the right way? We had this. Oh, turn right. We had this guy. We had Sylvester Stallone and Ray Leonard looking for a weight class, a way to put the contenders on, and they don't even know what they want to do yet. They don't have a weight class. So I put Sugar Poo in the ring with some of Ray Leonard's best prospects, and these guys don't even last for 2 rounds. Poo knocking them out like they mosquitoes. And before you know it, the weight class is 168, which is Poo's weight. Ray Leonard falls in love with him. He sits down with this dude, I won't mention no names, but he sits down with this dude who pretty much coerce him into signing with him. Now he can't sign with him because he's under contract with me, but one thing I've always promised fighters, that if you don't want to deal with me, I will always let you out of your contract. That's one thing I've always said to the fighters that I've dealt with. If you don't want to ever deal with me, if I ever do something wrong to you, I'll let you out your contract. And although I didn't do anything wrong, you know, he wanted me to get out of his contract. He pretty much begged. And I don't want to work with fighters that don't want to work with me, so I let him out of contract, man. And today he's 20-2. He's fought some of the top people, such as Andre Ward, which is Olympic gold medalist, and he got paid $50,000. Really, what he should have got paid around $150, but he had no representation. So, you know, now, you know, they're calling me, telling me, you know, they want me to work with them, and I'm open. I'm gonna meet with him tomorrow, and I'm gonna see what happens, man. But I already pretty much know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna sign him. you know, because I still believe in the kid, but you know, he's not 26 no more, 25 no more, he's 34. He's still got a lot of fight left in him. I believe that if he gets the appropriate training, where's this place at? I believe if he get the appropriate training and the condition from my wife and the appropriate training, that he will be a world champion. I still got that much confidence in him because the guy is just a natural talent. You know, you can't take natural talent from people.
Today I'm training Kevin and Jerry. Kevin and Jerry were amateurs 2 years ago when I started working with them, and I trained them for the Olympics, 2012. Now they're professionals and they're still conditioning with me.
Man, it's nothing bad about it. I come over here, get real good and get in some good shape, good condition. See all the equipment in here, we all working out, man. Me and Jerry Odom, man, we getting it in over here.
Is Isra a good trainer? Absolutely, she's an excellent trainer. I believe if you can do something, you can teach it. You know, she's been in sports and entertainment and professional boxing for the last 10 years. And she has 5 world championship belts. She's a Hall of Fame individual who's been there now for what, 2-3 years. And you know, a lot of these individuals want to get into the Hall of Fame. So I believe if she can do something, she can teach it. So, you know, are they gonna get the best training? Absolutely. Are they gonna get the best nutrition? Absolutely. Are they gonna have the strength and condition of what it takes as to be a champion to win those championship titles? Absolutely, because they're getting trained from a champion.
Yeah, my name is Jerry Odom. I'm a 168-pound fighter as a professional. And you know, we just got finished working out my strength and conditioning. It was tough, you know, getting back on that course and working hard, you know, burning. But you know, if it ain't burning, you ain't working hard. So, I mean, it was a good workout. Got the intensity, you know. It's something to look forward to, you know, to fight in the ring, because it shows.
Both Kevin and Jerry are great boxers. Kevin has had 2 fights now. He's 2-0 as a professional, and Jerry has had 1, so he's 1-0 as a professional.
Isra was our conditioning coach in the past, and with the amateur thing, but we're going to take it to the next level too.
When I was amateur, I worked out with her a lot.
I ain't been over here in about a good 3 months. About a good 3 months, and I'm making up for it though.
So what you're gonna do is, okay, you don't want to raise up. Okay, you want to try to stay low, and try to do it a little slower so that you can get the technique right. Okay.
Man, it was hard. It was hard, but it was. I made it. You know, it's gonna be easy after a while. This is my first day getting back with Isra. I'll be good.
These 2 guys, Kevin and Jerry, has everything it takes to be champions. You know, they're disciplined, they're hardworking, they don't talk back to the trainers, they show up for training. One thing I know about Kevin and Jerry, as long as they continue to get the conditioning and they continue to have the great eating habits, and as long as they have the championship mindset, they're gonna be champions in the sport of boxing.
The type of workouts that I give them help them with their speed, their conditioning, and their strength. All 3 in 1. So that's why I give them the workouts that I give them. Good.
Help build my legs up so I can last more rounds in a good fight.
This is the other part of it, okay? Huh? Feet on the ball, but you're gonna bring them in. You're gonna bring them in when after the push-up. So it's here, right? And then you're gonna bring it in and out. Okay? So, 10 for now, 10 and then 10. The workout on the medicine ball with the push-ups helps with the core, helps with their strength, and definitely helps with balance too. And you need all of those when you're boxing.
Yeah, with that, man, it's burn. Like it works your core, and then you barely pushing up, and you gotta hold yourself up while you bring your feet to your chest. I mean your knees to your chest. So it burns. From going to the ropes to the push-ups. It's like a stream with, you know, stuff on your shoulders. You know, you have different motions. You get used to that one motion. This had you switching it up, going on the outside and coming on the inside. It make your arms burn. I came back because I like the results in the ring.
One thing about champions is that they already know in their mind that they're champions. They're just recognized in the ring. So they're waiting for their chance to get recognized in the ring. And when they train with me, they'll be recognized for sure.
I believe that anytime you involve yourself in any form of business, you need to know 100% about it. And what I mean by that is that I involved myself in real estate, so I learned the craft of real estate. I involved myself in multi-level marketing, so I learned the craft of multi-level marketing. But what happens so often is that these fighters get involved in the game of boxing, but don't understand the business side of boxing. So I gotta call this guy Brian Dillon and make sure that we get the appropriate contract, the appropriate training advance, the appropriate things that we need to make sure that Pooh has the appropriate training camp that he needs to be a champion inside that ring.
Hey Brian, Marty Wynn, how are you?
I'm sorry?
This is Marty Wynn, the odds for Sugar Pooh Buchanan. How are you?
Hey Marty, how are you this afternoon?
I'm wonderful, man. How about yourself?
I'm good, I'm good. What can I do for you on this beautiful day?
Oh man, it is beautiful, isn't it? Where are you located, Brian?
I am in Washington, D.C.
Oh shit, I'm in Washington, D.C. myself. Okay. I represent Henry. He told me that you guys have reached out to him referencing an event that may be coming up in Madison Square Garden under Richard Schaefer and Dillon Golden Boy Promotions.
Yeah, it's at the Barclays, and it's not going to be at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, it's going to be at the Barclay?
Yeah, it's going to be the Barclay, yes sir.
Okay, what date is that?
January the 19th.
January the 19th, and you guys are offering 25, is that correct?
25 for 10 rounds, yes sir.
Okay, is this okay, so it's not a title fight or anything like that?
No.
When it comes to boxing, a lot of these fighters are just fighters. They come from the ghetto and the gym have saved them. So a lot of them don't know the craft of the business side of boxing. They get in the ring, they fight, but they need somebody to represent them to make sure their contracts are worked out, to make sure they're paid appropriately.
January 19th, what weight class is that? Wait. 162?
Uh-huh.
Okay, give or take a pound or got to be on weight?
It's probably going to be on weight.
Okay, and the guy that he's fighting, because I'm in the car driving, what's his record?
Danny Jacobs, I think it's like 22-0, 22-1.
22-1. De La Hoya fighter?
Now, can I ask a question? Did they give you any of this information when you talked to them?
Nope.
Or did they just tell you they had a fight?
Nope, they ain't give me nothing, man. I deal with so many things, man. I manage and promote Lytle Ali, and also I'm the guy who promoted Mike Tyson's very last fight here in DC at the MCI Center.
It's 23-1.
23-1. Okay, cool. If you can just shoot me an email, man. Definitely he's gonna take the fight, but I just want to make sure that I give them appropriate training camp and so on and so forth.
Well, this guy Brian Dillon, what I had to understand about Brian Dillon was that Brian Dillon was, I thought, a matchmaker. And after doing a small research and being in the sports and entertainment for as long as I have been, he's actually a broker.
Would you guys be available to do a light training expense?
No.
They're not putting advance for training expenses or any advancements at all?
No advance.
Okay. Is that simply because we're dealing with fighters? Is that something that just Schaefer and them are not having?
That's just something we don't deal with.
Okay. All right. So what I'll
if we afford you, you know, a light training expenses and stuff like that, and you get hurt, we now pretty much have to chase you for the training expenses.
Oh, trust me. You know, I know how it works, brother.
That's the one word I don't use a lot. That's trust.
Right. Well, you know what? Then we understand each other.
Well, I got a call from Thomas Lytle, and Thomas Lytle is an executive vice president for Def Jam Records, who actually sat down with Mr. Les Brown. He was in Les Brown course, and he thought this would be a great fit for him and I to get together and see if we can actually merge our companies and form a marriage.
Just want to try to call for now, but just to kind of give everybody an idea what they can and can't do, or how they want to, you know, things of that nature. But I know he's been talking about doing this because he's 63. You know, although his health is improving, he knows he can't do it like he used to.
Sure.
So I know he's trying to have a venue to where he can stay in one spot and still hit thousands of people. And I'm like, man, I got to do that.
Next Stage Live, baby.
I started a company called Next Stage Live. Now, it's a .com company actually that shows performances, live performances, boxing promotions, sports and entertainment, concert promotions, live pay-per-view via the internet. It was just an idea that I actually came up with probably about 4 or 5 years ago that's now manifesting. So, you know, we do a lot of different things. We have, you know, Les Brown that we're really looking to do something with very near future. So I'm excited about that.
Hey, Tommy, it's all about multiple streams of income. You know, and and that man Les Brown is huge when it comes to speaking and when it comes to teaching. It's huge, and if we have the platform to be able to get his message out around the world pay-per-view via the internet, then why not use that platform? Les Brown's an awesome guy, man. Les Brown is a philanthropist. I think I said that right. He's an entrepreneur. Les Brown, if you don't know Les Brown, look him up. But he's an awesome brother, awesome speaker. Have made millions and millions of dollars just teaching people how to get to the next level in their life. So I'm very excited about Les Brown, man. I think if we have Les Brown within netstagelive.com, then what's going to happen with this particular deal is that the company going to go to the next level. I just turned the merchant portal application to Jeremy Monty today. He's in Dominican Republic on vacation. He just got married. But I should be getting approval back from that real soon. The website is done. So Next Stage Live training gonna be starting very soon. But you know, this is huge, man. Let's do it. 10:30 tonight, I'm on. I think Les Brown and you and we're gonna go to the next level together.
Today I went to the PTA meeting, and what I realized is that my little one, Nyla, is very, very smart. Nyla is above grade. And she's in kindergarten right now, but she's reading on a first grade level, which is amazing for me. I'm so happy. She takes after her mother, not her daddy.
So what they say about Nyla?
Nadia is doing great. Her reading level has gotten better. She's right now at 28, and that's like at the end of 2nd grade, almost 3rd grade reading. Second one is Nadia. Nadia, I sat with her teacher, and her teacher just basically was telling me that everything was good. Her reading is above grade, and I'm very, very happy because she's in the 2nd grade, and when she was in the 1st grade, she was below level in reading. But now she's done so well, and I'm so proud of her because she's above level. She said her math is, you know, normal. You know, they're not emphasizing too much on math right now, but it's more on reading and all that.
Do I help with my children's homework? No.
Daddy does not help with homework. Daddy's always in a meeting or in his office working. I'm the domesticated one.
I know my wife got it. You know, my wife's a very smart young lady, you know, so she sits down with the babies, and 9 times out of 10 when my children come home, you know, my wife tell you guys I don't help her with the homework, but 9 times when she comes home and the kids come home, I'm out. I'm in meetings all day.
I'm the one that works with the kids. cooks on occasion, and does all of the housework.
She's home dealing with the domestic things. She's helping my children get to the next level in reading, but I go on field trips.
I'll get it recording us eating.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why not?
Why?
Which way I gotta go?
Well,
He's a bad influence. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not bad influence. I didn't tell you to eat the food.
Eat the cake, anime.
Yeah, well, I told her that I was hungry. She was hungry. Chick-fil-A was near. So I went to Chick-fil-A. Hey, it happens, you know. I was hungry. Ain't nothing wrong with Chick-fil-A. They close on Sunday.
It's always good to eat something. You gotta eat something. If you're hungry, eat something. Don't eat nothing, because it's always counteractive. Well, we were on our way to Philly, and what happened was I heard this huge bang on the windshield. What the hell was that?
Goddamn bird.
A bird?
I think it was a bat. Bat, bird, I don't know. He got in my way.
You hit a bird.
Bird hit me.
Oh my God.
It is what it is. You know, I was getting on the beltway, and I heard
How did you even see that it was a bird?
I have lights on my car. And I seen like a bat, and I didn't think it was gonna hit my car. Normally when birds come towards your car, they bob and weave. And this guy didn't weave. So he hit the car and he got knocked out.
He had a crash landing.
Hey, follow us at Marty Wynn Online.
And at I Do Win.
You
Because I thought you were gonna say something. I thought you were gonna say and say it. I didn't know what you were doing.
If you was married to my wife, you a girl too.
You know who was better.
She thinks she can fight.
You saw the clip. I'm the one that has the skills.
So I decided to be on the sporting side of the business. One, because I figure if I promote her, I can put her with somebody 30-0 and they can whoop her ass if she's 0-1.
Here's the deal. Marty thinks he's funny, but let me tell you a little bit about Marty. Marty got in the ring with me one time, and I knocked him to the other side of the ring. What are you gonna do?
Sometimes she just gets the f***ing nerves. So therefore, if I slap a bitch, then what happens is I can't go to jail. Why? Because her hands are registered. So that's why I got on the promotional side of the business.
Marty, you have another thing coming, because guess what? I am a fighter, I am a boxer, and I can beat your ass any day of the week. Don't get it twisted.
We gotta watch our mouth.
Your mouth. You've been cussing the whole time you've been on this thing. Coming up next week.
On All About the Wins. Who, you ready?
I just hope that everything materializes.
Let me see your eyes, man. Let me see your eyes, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. You gotta get this about $8,000 out of 25 rings.
That's the fee whole purpose.
Let them know how I feel.
You lose your goddamn shirt in boxing.
Nat, how you doing?
No doubt.